Oh man, we started.
Take a break inside your head to get a hold of yourself. But it's over now. I was missing everything and I forgot I felt. So many days I found, many questions I have, I can't answer myself.
What up, boys?
And I just don't know how to make
What up?
that I live with things.
What's up, guys?
How are
What's
y'all?
going on?
Oh, my man.
How are y'all?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much, dude. It's Friday, December 5th. And it's time for the Friday night showdown, baby. Had your boy Dak Prescott go down yesterday, dude.
I could barely hear you.
Isn't that your neighbor?
Who?
Dacky?
No, I hear the music. I hear the music over Steven.
We need a new producer. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Jesus. Dude, and I have it turned way down too. I had it turned way down.
I heard you a little bit.
I had it turned way down.
I'm sorry. I have terrible hearing, so I could barely make out what you were saying. Something about my neighbor.
You're trying to make out? What?
Huh? Hey, bro, we're airing. We can't be talking like that.
Oh, I was like, dude.
You're gonna get our ladies
Whoa.
suspicious.
Yeah. They're already suspicious enough as it is.
Right? That we y'all ended the show at 11. Why are y'all staying up till 1 talking? What are y'all talking about?
No, man, I was talking about Dallas going down to Detroit, dude. 44-30. Woo-wee.
Don't you love to see it?
Mm.
Don't
I
you
do.
absolutely just love to see it?
I think somebody in here does.
I for sure do.
I do.
Yeah,
I love
look
it.
at him, dude. Look at him.
Bro, that
Look
was
at
such a
him,
good
man.
game to lose. Oh man, are we gonna get into that like right now? Is that how we're starting? Just the Dallas game?
Yeah, brother, we're gonna get right into it, man. Because Dak threw for 376 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, but that was not enough. That was not enough to go up against that boy Jahmyr Gibbs, dude. 43 yards rushing, 77 yards receiving,
3.
3 touchdowns, all by himself. Woo-wee!
Wild, bro.
And he's on my fantasy, baby.
How
Woo-wee.
many points did he give you?
I want to, man, I'd be lying. I want to say
You
it was
know,
like 50.
dang. You know what's crazy though? That game, I felt like Jamar Gibbs really couldn't get the running game going. I felt like he was kind of like stopped from running the ball. But
Jameer.
Jameer, I said Joe.
There
I'm
you go.
thinking UFC still. Um,
Now you're thinking of Jamar Chase.
did I say Jamar or did I say Jamal?
You said Jamar.
Oh, my fault.
That's a new hat, Jamal.
Gibbs, my fault. I apologize. I felt like his run game wasn't there, but Montgomery, he was getting going in the run game, and I
It
had
was too, yeah.
him on my other fantasy league. He got me like
He had
17, 18 points, bro.
I was about to say he had a pretty
And
good little he had to put a pretty good little run over there.
that's a tough league to get points in. So he did great. So that was crazy. It was a good. It was cool to see and where one couldn't perform, the other one made up for it. But Gibbs in the receiving yards, and then of course at the end of the game when he ran it in, that was
and that's the thing about Gibbs, bro, is like he's so versatile, man. So if the run game don't get going, they can still get him going in the passing game. And that's exactly what they did because
Yeah.
he really couldn't get anything going. He was only averaging 3.6 yards a carry. So that's what they did. Couldn't get him going in the running game. So they just opened it up to the pass game. And when you get Jahmyr Gibbs in the open field, bro, and
Dude,
he's got one guy to beat, you ain't
you
tackling.
ain't catching him. You
Oh,
ain't
that
catching
third
Yeah.
down when they had him line up at the wideout. He kind of motioned inside, then cut back out, beat that dude 1-on-1, made him go out of bounds, got the first down.
Yep.
Dude, Well, I had saw I think it was on TikTok or something like that. Bland was talking mess to Gibbs like he's ass, and like after that he set him off, juking
I
him, breaking tackles. I was like,
fear
dude,
God. I fear
Yeah.
God.
like dude, you can't be doing that, dude.
Dude, there was a stat line that came out live during the game talking about the most
Oh
touchdowns
yeah,
scored before the age of 24.
20. Yeah,
And
he's second.
what's his name? Barry Sanders was there. No, he's tied with them now. That third touchdown
Oh
tied
really?
him up with Barry Sanders for 47
Wow.
touchdowns before the age of 24.
Crazy.
That's
And
crazy.
and on top of that, he's second in the most scrimmage yards since joining the league. The only person that has more scrimmage yards than him right now is B. John Robinson from the
Wow.
Atlanta
Really?
Falcons. Yeah. Yeah. That boy
Wow.
cold, dude. That boy cold, baby.
He's so
Cold.
fast, dude.
That's
So
why I'm in a
fast.
jacket, bro, because it's
So,
cold.
all right. So have y'all
Ooh-wee.
seen the speculations already
Speculations for what?
or about Pickens? How everyone's saying
Oh,
Pickens through the game. He needs to be investigated.
yeah, that's retarded, bro. Well, I mean, they're talking about like his play on the field and like his effort that he gave. But if you watch, bro, that's how he runs always.
Yeah,
He's
he
always
does.
like that. If you go back 2 games prior, I forget what team did they or no
The
no no no
Eagles. I was like
no no
two
no
game
against
prize
Kansas
Eagles.
City. If you go back and look at the Kansas City game on that slant route where the defenders run into each other, that was the Kansas City game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at him when he caught the ball, right? He was not making a great effort at sprinting because if he wanted to, the boy's got the speed. If he really wanted to,
He
he could have blown past all those defenders and scored a touchdown.
he has a
Yeah.
long stride, so he's like nonchalant with it because
No,
his
but
stride's
they're
so
Exactly.
long.
they're showing that
Exactly.
play at the end of the game where Dak
Oh, we're
missed him.
like he could have caught it on the side.
Yeah, he could have caught it if he would have tried, but he didn't even. There was no attempt, zero effort. But it would, dude. Someone could have
He
caught
would
that
have
call.
probably
Could have
had
been
a
caught.
he would have probably had to dive for it, and there's no telling. I mean, that's a question ball,
That's a
a question
catchable
mark
ball.
ball. I don't think so. I'm not gonna pay no mind to that, man. I feel like that's just people trying to dig into Pickens' past because he does have a history with the Steelers on giving up on plays.
Yeah,
That much I will that much I'll kind of confess to. He's got a lot of those that up in the Steelers, but who can blame him? I mean, what receiver wants to play in fucking Pittsburgh right now? Seriously. Terrible.
Yeah, but why bring that attitude over here to
He
Dallas?
didn't bring that
yeah,
attitude
he
over here.
didn't.
What are you talking about? He's
No,
second
I'm
in
just saying
receiving in the league.
on that play.
Second in receiving in the league, and
I'm
you're
not
saying that
talking
he's not
about. I'm
giving off
talking about the
effort?
play. I'm talking about that one play.
So all the stuff that he's done good so far, second receiving, is gonna be overshadowed by that one play.
That's the play we're talking about right now on the game. It was a big
Well, I
play.
know,
He could
but
have made it, and he didn't
Right,
try to
and I
make.
told you, I said I'm
He
not going to
didn't
pay
try
it
to
no
make a
mind
play.
because I'm not going to question his character on the field.
Yeah. So then
The
you.
reality was is that when CeeDee Lamb goes down with an injury, he immediately gets doubled up, and Dak's throwing these balls that are injury balls, basically. I mean, look at the one that happened to CeeDee Lamb, injury
concussion.
ball yesterday on that last drive. Every single ball that he threw was triple coverage. Every single ball in that final drive was all triple coverage until he finally got intercepted. Like, are you trying to throw your guys to get injured? You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
just that's
Lord,
just that's just my personal take on it.
listen,
I'm
I
not
just
going to sit here and question his character. You can if you want.
just
Well,
the one play. I'm questioning
Well,
what
go ahead.
happened. That's all I'm asking. That's all it's questioning. I was like, I just want to know your thoughts on it.
Oh, I don't have any thoughts on it. What are your thoughts?
Huh? I just question it. Why didn't he try?
Hmm.
That's all I question. Why didn't he try?
no, I mean that's a definitely a fair question because I mean,
Because that's why everyone's going to, like, oh, he needs to be investigated because like everyone of course everyone's just showing the angles, But like a lot of people are saying, like he should have made some attempt to try to catch that ball because it looks like a catchable ball. But like, I mean, like, yeah, I guess only he knows. But like, but he didn't like. There was like not like he tracked the whole ball all the way through and just like watched it land in front of him. Like, man, like not even a hand reach, nothing, just dead ball. Just run by it.
I mean, I feel like as a receiver though, they kind of know which ones they can actually go diving for and which ones they're not even going to make an attempt for too though. You know what I mean? You got to realize that these guys are
Yeah,
professionals. They catch, 300 footballs a week, so they know what
I'm
their
sure it's more.
limitations
Yeah,
are. They know what their limitations are and what they can and cannot go for. When you got one guy on the outside, you got another guy on the inside of you, and the ball's thrown on the inside of the guy that's on the inside of you. That's kind of a lot to kind of go reach for. So I don't see it as a big deal. I don't take it as a big deal. But the media is going to play it out to be like it's something bigger than what it actually is. But that's just because they're looking for the next best story. They're looking for the next hot storyline that they can sit there and pick apart and make somebody feel like, maybe they don't deserve something or whatever. But the reality is that this dude's, number 2 in receiving yards in the league, and he's been nothing but a breath of fresh air to that Dallas Cowboys offense. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's the way I see it. Cisco, what you got going on right there,
I don't know,
man?
man. Have you looked at that play? Watch that play
Yes,
over.
sir. I've seen it a million times already.
That ball lands right next to his foot.
Yeah, that could just be the angle of the camera. But there
True.
was one last week. There was one last week from another receiver, Jerry Judy, with Shador Sanders.
That
And
was terrible.
on the sideline one, it looks like it's a catchable ball. But if you watch the end zone throw, the ball's completely airmailed 4 yards over his head. There's just no way. And then a lot of people were claiming that Jerry Judy stopped on that route. But if you watch the all 22 film on there, he never stops his stride. He never slows his stride down. In fact, one could argue that Shador probably should have hit him on his first slant because it was
Yeah,
like
it was supposed to be
a
like a
slant,
7 yard
like a
slant, and
slant
then he
go
ended up
route.
taking it upfield.
Yeah, and then because the play broke down, he saw the play broke down, so he goes sprinting vertical, and Shador sees him, so Shador throws it up, but it's just a little overthrown. That's it. But everyone's questioning Jerry Judy on his issue. But if you go back and look at the film, they were saying that he stopped on his stride. He never once stopped. And then, like I said, when you go back and watch the all 22 film, okay, on that first slant that he
He's
takes,
open.
he's wide open, and you get the first down just like that. But that's just something that Shador is going to get over time. He's going to learn to kind of see those as they happen. I mean, I don't blame any one of those guys. But again, everybody else in the media is throwing Jerry Judy on blast, saying that he didn't try, or he was trying to he was trying to like stop and whatever. It's like, nah, dude.
I think that one was more so because he blew up on him on the sidelines. I think that's where the
Yes.
backfire came from. This one, the backfire is coming from because this was a big game, prime time. That catch could have put them in field goal range to have some hope of coming back. So it's like, come on. And this was a way closer ball. This was a way closer ball than that ball.
I don't know. I kind of beg to differ, but that's just me.
Well,
Cisco, what do
and
you think?
I was gonna say I have some
That's
pretty
hilarious.
interesting.
Hey, and just so you know, Lupa is literally trying to rage bait right now. Just so you
I'm
know.
not. I'm not. I'm not trying to race bait. That's
I how I
hilarious though.
know how I know how he's rage baiting is he gets real close to his camera and he starts smiling.
I'm not rage baiting at all.
No, I was gonna say I have some
I'm just
interesting
real. I really find it interesting that man. That's right there. That's close.
some interesting info, and luckily I have him on my team. That boy Brandon Aubrey,
Oh my god, bro.
dude.
Three field goals from 50 plus yards out.
Yep. And luckily I
Hits him
have him.
halfway up the uprights.
Yep. how I'm on my fantasy, so that definitely it's helped me out. But I just want to share interesting info. So Aubrey has more fantasy points than Justin Jefferson, Saquon Barkley, Drake London, and Ashton Genty.
Holy
Really?
smokes.
Drake? No way.
He has more. Brandon Aubrey has more fantasy points than those four players there.
That's freaking.
That's
I have
that's
Saquon and
wild.
I have Drake, and I feel
That's
I can believe
wild.
I could believe Saquon because Saquon's only got me like 2 good games, but Drake's got me a few good games, like some good
Which is
games.
crazy. Which is crazy, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing is that like when you have such an automatic weapon, the moment you cross the 50-yard line, you're in his range.
Yeah,
That's the scary part about it all. You're in his
Yep.
range the moment you cross the 50-yard line.
that's what's so great about it, though.
You know what I mean? So I believe you. That's just a wild stat though.
That's
That is
crazy.
insane.
Yeah,
To
when I
know that
saw
you
that,
have that much of a weapon, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, when I saw that, I was like, wow, that's crazy to think those top players like that. And he has more points than him.
Yeah,
and I'd be curious to know what his average draft position was because in one of my leagues he was drafted in the 3rd round. In the league with my family,
Yeah.
somebody drafted him in the 3rd round. I was like, "What the hell? A kicker?" But then I saw it was Brandon Aubrey, and I was like,
that
"All
Makes
might
right,
be
it
sense.
kind of
good.
it kind of makes sense."
Yeah.
Because those 50-yarders, bro, they give you like 7 to 10 points, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Depending on what you have it set to. But I think the standard setting for a 50-yard field goal is like 7 points. And
Damn.
you kick 3 of those, that's 21 points,
Because what
just
is
like
it?
that.
It's what, 5 for the 50 yarder and then 2 points for the field goal made,
Well,
something like
no,
that.
you don't
That's
you don't
it's
get you
five.
don't get credit for the kick. It has to be made.
Yeah, it has to be in.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I mean, for all I know, it could be like 5 points. It could be five
Yeah.
points for a 50-yarder, but nonetheless, um, again, even if you kick 3 of those, that's still 15 points. How many points did he get you on your league, Cisco?
Let me see. Let's check it out.
24, 25.
Are you on
The
Yahoo
first,
or what? Which app are you using?
no, ESPN
Oh, okay.
23.
You got your 23
Damn.
points.
Or I'm sorry, not ESPN. NFL
Oh, okay,
Mm.
okay. Do you
23.
know? Do you know what y'all's point system is set up to?
So it is. I'll tell you right now. So 50 plus is 5 points.
Okay.
40 through 49 is 4 points. 30 through 39 is three. 20 to 29 is two. 0 to 19 is one, and then extra point is one.
Extra point is one. Yeah. I want to say I think that's probably how mine is set up too.
Yeah.
It
So
sounds pretty similar.
I was like,
Yeah,
dang, 23 points, my dude.
dude. Yeah, he's that good, man. He's
That's
just
crazy.
so automatic, bro. So he makes it look so effortless, bro.
It's
Dude, that
crazy. That's insane.
that 63 yarder, that motherfucker looked like it could have gone from 75. Like it was halfway up the uprights as it was going through. Like
Yeah, I was
most
going
people when
down
they
there.
kick these 50-yarders, it's barely over the bottom bar.
The crossbar,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like the crossbar's right here and the ball is like barely coming over.
We're like,
This dude,
ah.
the uprights are right here and the ball is like halfway up the upright still as it's passing by. I'm like, God bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's two,
That's
two
insane,
different
dude.
sounds. The usual sound is the and when you watch him kick, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Pretty
But
much, dude.
They're like,
not
what? You're like, that thing hit the freaking fence in the back. Holy shit.
A fan caught it.
yeah.
A
But
fan
after
car.
that game, it dropped the Cowboys to 8% chance of making the playoffs, and the Lions got up to 54. So those are the playoff chances now.
You know what? But here's what's crazy, and I know you're not going to like the sound of this, Cisco, because you being an Eagles fan. But if the Cowboys win out,
And
they have a.
the
If the Cowboys win out, that's not I don't know what else is taken into factor, but if the Cowboys win out, they have a 51% chance of making the playoffs even still.
If the
And the
Cowboys
reality,
win out, the Eagles need to win at least 4 games.
well, and we'll find out what happens. We'll find out what happens with
Monday.
that. But I mean, we could get into that right now if you want. But I mean, I was going to kind of go down the list of some of these games that have some pretty interesting matchups to them.
No, yeah, well, no, we can do that because I'm writing down like their playoff chances too, like of the games that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll just get into Chargers versus the Philly then, right? Since we're on the Eagles anyway, because
Well, I
so
haven't
the
got to
Eagles
them
are
yet.
what 8-4 right now on the season.
Yes,
Eesh.
They're 8-4. Cowboys are 6-1. The Chargers are looking to keep Mahomes out of the playoffs technically by continuing to win. But Philly's on that 2-game losing streak right now, so they're hoping to snap that. But what do you think? What do you who do you got on that game, Luke?
Uh, that was tough for me, man, because I think both teams have been looking pretty consistent right now. The Chargers haven't been the dependable powerhouse that I thought they were going to be at the start of the season. Um,
they're
and of
still
course,
fifth in the AFC.
yeah, but look at that
Philly's
division.
a Philly's a 2.5 point favorite to win that game. That's going to be Monday night.
I I would I would see, man. I don't know. That's gonna be a tough one for me. I think Justin Herbert. Where is it at? Is it home? Who's home?
Home, the Chargers.
It's
The
in LA.
Chargers. I think Herbert can get it done at home. I don't trust Philly's defense right now. I feel like I don't
And
trust Philly. I don't trust Philly as a whole. I just feel like they've just been playing so slow this year, and they're just getting slower and slower.
Well, you got to realize too that Herbert just had a surgery done on his hand.
Oh,
yeah,
he
He
did.
I messed up his non-throwing hand. So I don't know what that's going to look like for him. I don't know if he's going to be up in it. I don't know if he's going to have it wrapped in a cast or what or how that's going to affect him, but he practiced today. He was limited in practice. So I mean, my assumption is that he's going to play. And then Omarion Hampton is also coming back too if I'm not mistaken. So um yeah.
well, and Jalen Carter's out too.
Yeah, Jalen Carter's out for the Eagles, but
So that's our line there, our D
we'll
line.
see, man. I got LA taking it. Shockingly, I think. Sorry to tell you this, Cisco, but I got a feeling that these Eagles, man, that they're falling apart right before our very eyes, just like they did 2 years ago. Unfortunately, I think that there's so much dysfunction happening right now, and if you follow the pattern of how it's been over the last few years, it was like okay, they go to the Super Bowl and lose to the Chiefs, right? And the offensive coordinator gets hired as a head coach. Then they start off hot, and then that's when they had that dry spell where they lost 6 straight to end the season. So and that offensive coordinator was promoted from within. So they get rid of that offensive coordinator. They bring in Kellen Moore. They go back to the Super Bowl. They win it. Kellen Moore gets a head coaching job with New Orleans. And then this year they start off hot. And then now it seems like they're kind of going down again. Well, offensive coordinator was promoted from within. So you got 4 years of like a roller coaster. You know what I mean?
I think this is going to be a game to see because obviously I'm sure we all know that Petula got his house egged. So if he doesn't want his house egged again, he's definitely going to change it up. You know what I'm saying? Get his
Tua
head out of his
did.
apple. So, huh?
Who got egged?
Uh, Petulo's house?
Oh,
Patuga.
Kevin
Oh, I
Patula.
heard Tua. I was
I
like,
heard
what is?
Tua. You said
I was like, what
Tua.
does
No,
Tua have to do with anything?
I
Petulo.
was like, I was like, damn, bro, Tua catching strays. We're not even on the
I
Dolphins.
know. I was like,
We ain't
damn.
even paying attention to those guys.
He's trying to go straight at Steven.
I know.
No,
I was like, God bless. Like,
no.
damn, what did I do to you, bro?
There's only one side of the table in this discussion.
Yeah, there ain't no both ends of the table here, dude. There's
Yeah.
one end. Jesus,
Nah, dog. Petula's house got egged.
That's great.
that's
So
funny.
Yeah. So I'm sure if he doesn't want that happening again, he's gonna change something.
Well, dude, it's like, how do you have AJ Brown, you have Devontae Smith, and you have Saquon Barkley, and you have Dallas Goddard, and you can't figure out a way to dial up a game that's good enough to just like just look entertaining. We're not even
Well,
asking you to be explosive. We're asking you just to be entertaining.
and you're forgetting Jahan Dotson too, at receiver
Dotson.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
Dude,
y'all's backup running
like
back? He's decent.
Bigsby.
So much
Yeah,
Yeah,
talent.
you still
there's way
got
too much. There's way too much talent on that team for them to be as
yeah,
mediocre as they've been playing. You know what I mean? Uh, if you look at just Jalen Hurts' stats, bro, like they don't even look impressive at all.
yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean, he's obviously listening to play calling, but also too like, why doesn't he just take over? You know what I'm saying? He
Who?
obviously knows it's not working. Jalen Hurts on the play calling.
He's
Why
not
doesn't
that
Jalen
guy.
Hurts
Then
take over?
what if he's
Yeah,
just not that guy?
Yeah, I mean that's a
that
really
that
good
that's
thing
what
right
I
there, Luke.
that's what I don't understand.
What'd you say, Steven?
No, I'm saying like you make a really good point. Is like Jalen Hurts probably isn't that guy that you know kind of knows how to more or less operate that offense in his own way. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if you look at the way that Kellen Moore did a really good job at getting everybody involved. And he started off always with Saquon Barkley because
Right.
any good coordinator knows that that's the way that you go. You always get started with your running back, and then you shift to your receiver or your tight end or whatever. Throw some motions in there to kind of get the defense on their heels, make them play a little bit up, make them play a little bit back. If they play back, you're going to throw it low. If they play low, you're going to throw it high. Something of that nature. And Kellen Moore always was really good at like calling those on the fly. But if you look at what they're doing here, it's like, okay, they try to run it with Saquon, it doesn't work their way. Um, and then they just keep trying to do the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean? And then when they do throw
It's
it,
predictable.
it's typically like a check down, but it's a very predictable play. So the defense automatically knows that you're not running the football. And here's the other thing too: Kellen Moore also did a really good job at involving Jalen Hurts in the run game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you look at Jalen Hurts this season, he hasn't really been rushing in a whole lot. So yeah, it's a very rudimentary sort of offensive scheme. I'd be curious to know if I'd be curious to know what it's like being in those locker room or being in those quarterback rooms, and you have your offensive coordinator hosting your meeting, right? And telling, all right, guys, this is what we're gonna do, and this is how we're gonna do it. And what if what goes on in Jalen Hurts' brain at that point?
Yeah.
Like, does he possess the ability to sit there and say, yeah, this ain't gonna fucking work?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so do they have conversations of
Yeah.
where the players themselves are like, coach, hey, I appreciate the effort, but this is trash. We need to draw something up again.
I feel like
Yeah.
he's like a yes guy. Like he's just gonna
He's a
follow
yes
the
man.
direction. Yeah, he's just gonna follow the direction that the coaches say. He's
Mm,
not gonna go against it, And
yeah.
that's what sucks. But I mean, but this game is for sure gonna tell me for sure. If they stay playing the same way, I would rather them miss the playoffs. Because
I don't
that's
know.
cheek. For me.
I mean, I don't know if I would want them to miss the playoffs. Go ahead, Luke.
I would.
I'm just going back to like that same thing. Like I just don't know. Like it just makes me question because how many quarterbacks do you think realistically can run an offense without the head coach putting it in their ear?
You mean the coordinator?
Yeah, I'm sorry, coordinator, head coach, whoever's calling the play at the time.
So I think Mahomes can operate his offense by himself. I think Josh Allen can operate his offense by himself. I think Joe Burrow can do it. Aaron Rodgers knows how to do it for sure.
Yeah, he can do any offense.
Yeah, he
Nothing
can
Stafford.
given.
pretty much do any offense.
Stafford.
Matthew Stafford could definitely do it. I'm trying to think who else, man. I think Jared Goff could probably. I think he might struggle a little bit. Like, I don't think he would be as explosive, but I think for the most part, because if you saw last night, dude, he called a lot of kills.
Kills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He killed a lot of first plays once he saw that defense. So, and you know, Dak Prescott is another one of those guys that I think he can call his plays on the fly. You know what I mean? Without actually having somebody read it in his head. Um, but if you notice, everyone that we mentioned, they're pretty much all like 7-year plus
Elites.
vets. Yeah, they're all 7+ year vets and elite quarterbacks. I mean, unfortunately, I don't put Jalen Hurts in that elite conversation.
Yeah. I just go back to like my earlier comments. He's a great game manager when everything's going right.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's an elite game manager, definitely.
He has the winning mentality. He can definitely get through a win, but I just don't think his ability to distribute the ball is
And
as good as
Cisco,
it needs to be.
what do you think? What do you think his leadership skill set looks like behind the scenes? Because if you watch all his press conferences, man, it's like very mellow, very chill, you
Yeah.
know, and the dude's always spitting off some hella phrases, dog. Like
He has
words of
some good
wisdom for
quotes, bro.
words of wisdom for days, dog. Like great motivational speaker, like in front of a microphone, great. But how do you think that the team perceives that kind of mellow like vibe from him?
I mean, to be honest, I just don't think he's like a confrontational person.
Okay.
So like, like one that gets like I mean, obviously I've seen him like his pregame speeches, like he gets like fired up, but it's not like, oh shit, like let's go, like he's not one that's um I don't want to say he has a guy's respect. I I don't really know how to explain that, but it's like he's just not like a confrontational person to call someone out, like hold people accountable. That's what I think. I mean, because if you look back, like all good leaders hold their players accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think he does that. He obviously does it for himself, but he doesn't do it for others too.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
so I think
The
that
Jalen
kind of
Hurts
lacks
show.
there. Like, yeah, like he could sit there and say like, yeah, it's on me. Like it starts with me and whatnot. But behind closed doors, I don't think he's like going at players like, hey, like what the hell's going on? You know?
Right. No, I don't see him as a confrontational person either. Like I don't think he would be the type of guy that's going to call someone out in front of the whole team or anything like that. I think he's kind of more like he'll pull them off, maybe like off to the side, have a one-on-one with them or something like that. But just in terms of like the sideline, I mean, there was a video that aired this week that, you know, I think
Or he threw the pick
he
or
threw a
fumbled or
pick or
something.
something, or he did something, and he was on the sideline as he was walking to his seat, he was telling the
Yeah, I saw
guys
that.
like that's me, I got to be better or whatever, I'm better
Yeah,
than that or something of that nature, right? But that was the first time I ever really seen him kind of say something. Most of the time he usually just
yeah.
kind of, when the cameras kind of turned to
He's
his
just there
way,
on the sideline sitting
he's just
down.
there on the sideline sitting down, you know, either watching plays on their iPads or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
Great
I don't know, man.
mentality.
It's yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's
he definitely is. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna
No,
say
y'all
yeah. I
go
mean, he
ahead.
definitely got. No, like no, he does have a good mentality like towards the game, but it's like how does that reciprocate to everyone else? Like for
Hmm.
example, like a Jordan, like a Michael Jordan. Like he had the great mentality to want to win the game, but it went out to all his other players too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a
Dog.
Jordan
So I
player.
He's saying that just because he's sponsored by Jordan, dog.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He's a Jordan player. That's
No,
fire.
dude,
That's
No.
what I
he
want to be sponsored by.
I am super jealous of his like I admire his ability to just stay cool, calm, and collected. Like even in the fire, like he's just very
Yeah,
chill. And that's great when you can have that sort of control over your emotions. But
Yeah.
like I feel like so much is predicated on exploding on your emotions at the same time. You know what I mean? Like when your feet are on the fire, we want you to stay cool, calm, and collected, right? But then outside of those situations, we want you to hype everybody up. And I don't know, I
Right.
just don't I me personally, I don't feel like I see enough of it from him. Maybe I could be wrong because maybe I just don't maybe there are videos of him hyping up his team where it's like, oh my God, like I'll run through a brick wall for him. But I personally have never seen him.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
it's definitely. But
I was just,
see,
I put him in. I put him in the same category as C.J. Stroud. They're like the same person almost. Like the presses are the same. Like they're just talk words of wisdom, preach, praise, all glory to God. Like that's all their presses are about. It's like I want to see you get a little angry. It's like on
we'll
on
see,
on
like,
dodgeball.
and
Get a little angry.
yeah,
Kicks him in the
get
nuts.
angry.
Get angry
But no,
now.
like I definitely think he has the ability because we definitely seen before that he has an ability to be the quarterback, you
Yeah,
know.
he's a Super
But
Bowl
I
champion.
just
What,
don't.
what are we talking about?
Hmm.
But I mean, I just don't like see how he doesn't do that all the time. Like, not take over, be the leader, you know.
Yeah, I think it just goes back to the OC. I just don't think he's in control of the offense for whatever the reason. We might never know. We will never know. And because I feel
Yep.
like because he has no control, he's just probably just gonna sit back and just
But
go through the motions till something
but
gets done.
but it also does seem sometimes too, most of the time, honestly, when he plays, he's like scared to turn over the ball. When I see him in the pocket, he's like so
Mm.
Mm.
scared to just pull the trigger because he's like scared to throw a pick or something. Like that stuff you just gotta learn it and do, you know, because you're not gonna learn by not doing it,
I think it's
you know,
because
because
he
you
got so comfortable with being the guy with the good stats. He just
yeah.
wanted to keep his stats looking good, low interceptions to touchdown ratio. He
So
probably
would you
just,
think and this is just gonna be like a maybe it's a rage bait question, maybe it's not. I don't know how you would what you would call it, but do you think it's him maybe being selfish that his stats that he wants to make his stats look good, or do you think that it's that he's just scared, like just straight up fearing
N-
of throwing
I
picks?
yeah, I think he's just scared of throwing picks as he doesn't want to turn the ball over because
Okay, so
obviously that gives the
he's
offense
not
a
like playing
chance.
selfish ball where it's like, okay,
I I
I'm
don't
not
think
gonna throw it
so.
in these tight windows because I'm worried about my stats. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
I don't think it's like that. I think it's just he doesn't want to turn the ball over. He's scared to turn the ball over. Because obviously, you know, when you have the ball, you have more chance to score, run the clock, you know, you time manage. So I think it's more of that aspect than try
I
to
got you.
keep your stats looking good.
Yeah. Because I tell you right now, dog, Tua, that motherfucker don't care. He'll throw a pick any
Yeah.
day of the week.
he's
He'll
me
throw a
playing
pick
on
any
Madden.
yeah. On Madden All Pro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm excellent on All Pro, dude. I got like 7 touchdowns. They're just none of them are for my team.
That's funny.
They're all pick sixes.
Two
But
was me
anyway,
in like
man.
sixth grade playing Madden. That's hilarious.
Bro, Tua is over here catching strays, dog. He's not even on the script tonight. That dude's
Who are
catching
they
strays
playing?
left and right. I think they
Well,
play the
well, and
Jets
well,
this weekend.
and to end
Yeah, they play
the
the
Eagles
Jets.
segment,
Go ahead.
because I know we're doing the playoff picture. So right now the Eagles have a 96% chance, and then the Chargers have a 63% chance.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, the Chargers are trying to fight for that spot. If you look at their division right now, so you got Broncos at 10-2, you got Chargers for 8-4, and you got the Chiefs at 6-6. And so that's definitely what the Chargers are trying to do. They're trying to maintain that spot. You know what I mean? The Chiefs are
Yep.
basically right behind them. They're 2 games behind. If the Chargers
Yep.
lose and the Chiefs win, now they're basically like 1 game behind, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And they definitely don't want to fall below the Chiefs because let's see here. Well, actually, no, the Chargers are 4-0 in the division this year. Chiefs are 1-2. The Broncos are 2-1, and the Raiders are 0-4. That's terrible.
Who's worse, the Raiders or the Titans?
I would say the
I'd say
Raiders
the
just
Titans.
because
I'd say the
I would.
Titans.
I
Oh,
the only reason I say the Raiders is because there's no future quarterback there. You signed uh home
True.
slice.
Geno
I
Smith.
don't know. Geno Smith. Yeah, I had a brain fart there. You signed Geno Smith for 3 years, so you're stuck with them, and you can't trade him away for nobody. Who are you going to trade him to? The Jets?
That's his stopping grounds. No, isn't
Justin
that where he
Fields.
came from?
The
That's where he got
Browns
drafted.
for Sanders.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely
No,
see
I'm kidding. I'm
that,
kidding.
but
I'm
maybe
kidding.
that could be something. Maybe that could be something we talk about later on. But let's leave the Shador talk out of it for right now. We'll get into him a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, let's go.
yeah, I'm going Raiders, bro, because at least with the Titans they're gonna look for a new coach. You know, so you got that to look forward to. But on top of that, you just drafted Cam Ward, and so Cam Ward's only going to get better, in my opinion. And you have some decent receivers. I mean, they're not, it ain't no CD Lamb or George Pickens type receivers. You know what I mean? But you got some weapons out there. And then you have a defensive guy. You have Sweat that they drafted last year, came out of UT, awesome run stopper. So you got some players on there. I think that they need to add just a couple of more pieces around Cam Ward to help them out. They need to revamp the offensive line. But the Raiders, man, only person that the Raiders have, in my opinion, right now is Max Crosby. I don't even consider Ashton Genty a weapon at this point because
Brock Bowers.
if he was really that, well, I'm sorry, my apologies, I forgot about Brock Bowers. So you got 2 guys. You got Brock Bowers and you got Max Crosby. Max
And
Crosby
Tom
could
Brady.
ask out for at any point in time. Brock Bowers is kind of stuck. He's on a rookie contract, so he's there for another 4 years. But again, Ashton Genty, if he was really that dude, bro, he'd be running all over everybody. But the reality is that he's not. And so you got to look at an offensive line. You got to look at a new offensive coordinator because they just fired Chip Kelly. You also got to look at getting another quarterback. You have 0 receivers outside of Brock Bowers, which is a tight end. So you have no receivers to close out for you, and you only have Max Crosby on the back end. You got Christian Wilkins. I forget what happened with him. They either released him. I want to say they released him, but he's no longer on that defense. And so who do you have? What do you have to look forward to? You have no future.
They got Tyler Lockett. An old Tyler Lockett.
Bro, Tulane beats North Texas 34-21. What? Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about some Indiana versus Jacksonville, man, because that's going to be another hot game to kind of look out for. It's a divisional matchup for the 1 seed in the division. Both are tied at 8-4. Jaguars have the lead currently right now. With a 43% chance to win the division. Colts have a 37% chance to win the division. But if you look at them, you got Jaguars on a 3-game win streak. You got the Colts on a 2-game losing streak.
Mm.
And so
I was actually going to bring that up.
Yeah, it's kind of like, man, like what's going on with the Colts? Colts have kind of
so I have here
Colting
Jonathan
lately.
Taylor. Yeah, like Jonathan Taylor, the last 2 games, 58 yards
Shutdown.
and 85 yards, 0 touchdowns.
Yep.
And they're going up against the 4th-ranked defense.
Mm-hmm. Jaguars are tough, boy.
The Jaguars.
Yep, Jaguars are tough. That's for sure.
I think
so. Like, is this going to be?
I think the Colts tank the rest of the season.
You think they're going to tank the rest of the season?
Hmm.
Oh, but why would they do that?
Not on purpose,
Yeah.
but I just think they just don't do that good. I think they
Oh,
finish
you
the
think that
season
they
rough.
just
Yeah,
you
I
think they
think
just
I see
fall
them.
off?
Yeah, I can see them going third in the division. I can see Jacksonville taking the lead and the Texans stealing second. Because you look at the Colts, they have a pretty decent schedule coming up.
I mean, they're still ranked 4th in total offense, so they're still up there, but I
Yeah,
feel like teams have just kind
but
of figured them out lately.
yeah, so check it out. Look, check it out. This is why. So they play the Jaguars, who obviously aren't no joke right now. They're playing really
Yep.
well, especially on defense, doing really good. And everyone
Yep.
knows now that if you stop Jonathan Taylor, you pretty much stop the Colts. So they play the Jaguar next. After the Jaguars, they play the Seahawks.
Yep.
Seahawks,
After the Seahawks, they play the 49ers.
Niners,
Yep.
Back to the
Jags again,
Jaguars, and then the
And then
and
Texans.
the
the
They
Texans.
Texans.
they got a tough schedule to finish to finish the year. I
And
and
all
then
those
compare.
teams have top 10 defenses.
Yes, exactly. And then you look at the Jaguars. They're going to play, um, of course,
Jets.
the Colts, but then they play the Jets. They play the Broncos, which could be
Oh,
the only loss they get because then they'll play the Colts again. So depending on how this game goes with the Colts, we'll see how the second game goes down, and then they play the Titans. So I can see them winning more games definitely than the Colts will at the end of the
yeah.
season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if the Colts
the
don't
Colts.
drop to third, they'll definitely be second.
Yeah, they're definitely going through a gauntlet for sure. Here's what I think that they could do differently is they obviously predicate their entire offense around Jonathan Taylor, right? But one thing that I think that they need to do, and this is something that the offensive coordinator needs to realize, is that okay, if it's kind of similar situation to Detroit. When you can't get the run game going, but you know that your running back is a prolific athlete, then get him going in the passing game, right? It's like I
Do
said,
some of them.
take your weapons out on the out on the numbers, send them on some deep routes, right? So that way it takes all the defense back, hit Jonathan Taylor on a check down, and go have him get some yards after the catch. You know what I mean? And incorporate him
Yeah.
that way. And I think if they could do that, they could actually, squeak out some of these wins against some of these crazy defenses. But I mean, who know? I don't even know who their play caller is. I don't know if Shane Steichen's the one actually calling the calls or if it's the offensive coordinator. I don't even know who their offensive coordinator is, but it just
I'm
seems
sure it's
like when
Steichen.
they can't, it just seems like when they can't get Jonathan Taylor going, that they just completely shut down. And you don't want to put the ball or you don't want to put the game in Daniel Jones's hands.
Yeah, we still know Daniel Jones ain't that guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just how it is. That's just how it's always going to be. You know what I mean? If he was that guy,
Yeah.
they would have never gotten rid of him in New York. But
Yeah.
what we do know is that if he can get the run game going, he definitely looks a lot better because when the defense is playing for the run, it opens up the receivers and he's a lot more comfortable that way. But
Yeah.
again, just they need to get a little bit more creative when the running game breaks down. Think
Yeah.
of more creative ways to get Jonathan Taylor the ball.
And
And
Jonathan
it's going to
Taylor
have
is
to
that
be in
guy.
yeah, and
He he
it's
he
going to have to be in the air.
yeah, he's just like Gibbs where you could put him outside and have him run some motions in, cut back out, or do some fancy little stuff in between about 10 yards or so. He
Dude, did
does
you
have that
see that
ability.
jumbo package that they set up for Jahmyr Gibbs on that third touchdown?
Which
I don't
one?
even think I don't even think he got touched, bro. It was the last run of the
Oh yeah,
drive
The
where
yeah, I
he
saw
scored
it.
his third touchdown.
Yeah, yeah,
They ran that jumbo package, and dude, you just
yeah.
see
He didn't get
everybody
touched.
lined up.
And but that pull from that guard, it was a guard or tackle. That was a
Yeah,
good block. That's why he didn't get touched.
dude, amazing, bro,
That was a bad
amazing.
block.
Damn.
That was a bad block.
Go back and watch it, Loop. You're gonna be like,
So I
what
guess
the
I didn't pay
hell?
that much attention to it. I remember
Well,
him
just
walking in, but I guess I didn't pay attention that much.
I mean, you can't help yourself but to look at Gibbs when you see him get the ball. You're like, oh, because something badass is about to happen.
Something
You
crazy
know
is
what I
gonna
mean?
happen.
But like when they start showing like the slow mo replays when they set up the jumbo package, or you just go back and watch it the next day, like on highlights or whatever, you start looking at the O line and start seeing what everybody's doing, how they each get a guy. I mean, dude, just excellent block. Panay Sewell, I think, is the guy that you're talking about. Cisco Panay
Yeah,
Sewell.
I
He
think so. Yeah.
he blocked the guy to his left, I think. I think he blocked the guy to his
Yeah.
left, and on his left foot,
Pulled.
reached over with his left hand to block the guy on the right and sent that guy actually backwards. So he was on the wrong foot, or he was on his right foot, I think, reached over with his left hand, pushed him back. But basically, he was on the wrong foot and still had enough juice, had enough strength to push the other guy backwards. It was crazy.
Oh,
Spectacular.
that was a nice pull. That was a big
Let's see
feller.
here. I think I can pull up.
Yeah.
I want to say I can probably get
Damn.
the all 22 film. Let's see here, because that was a scoring drive. So
Damn.
let's see here.
It's
Gibbs.
a guard.
Jameer Gibbs play result was a touchdown, and it would have been this one right here. Yeah,
Bro, but you know who's actually crazy on the Lions? Who's Williams, bro? His route running is peak, bro.
yeah, he's good, dude.
Dude,
He's
you see
fast,
that
too.
route where he
so
he
fast.
accelerated like 1,000% and then just stopped on a freaking dime.
So let's see here.
Oh, let me move myself so I can see.
57 is the one that pulled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is Panay Sewell. I'm gonna go backwards.
Little misdirection.
And I think he just pulled. Yeah, he just pulls.
Oh, he just pulls. Yeah, look at that, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, that
I
pull.
was talking about
Is
Gibbs.
that right there?
He goes left and then he goes right.
It just goes right. Look at that. Wide
Dude,
open.
but look, like, go back a little bit,
and
like the timing.
everyone crashed right here. Look at, because look, they're showing Gibbs is showing left,
Yeah.
and they got him. Look, if he goes left, he's done. There's no way in hell he's getting that
Yeah.
touchdown. Then he just a little misdirection right there. Boom.
Was that Sam Laporta blocking out? Yep. And then the guard.
No,
Guard pulling.
Laporto's
And then-
he's out for the season. It may have been
Oh, that's right.
Tesla.
They say he's out. I'm sorry.
So I might be thinking of the other run play that he had. There was another run play where the guy was on the wrong foot. So that's my bad, folks. My bad. But dude, but bro, that's just so simple, dude. That jumbo package set up like that. You get the linebackers to crash in on to cover the middle. You only have your corner, your DB out there by himself. Yeah. All day long right there, bro. And I'm pretty sure Dan Campbell was I'm pretty sure as soon as he saw the formation line up, he's like, "Oh, all day. We got this." He's like, "Yep, I called the right play, folks. Let's go ahead and score." He's probably talking to get golf in the ear. Hey, when you hand the ball off to Gibbs, tell him to score. Because that was one of those where it's like that was one of those plays where you don't know if he's gonna walk in and score or if he's just gonna like slide to run down more clock. So I wonder if Campbell's whispering in Golf's ear, like, "Hey, make sure when you hand the ball, I'll tell Gibbs to score."
Yeah,
How do we go back to that game?
What's that?
How do we go back to that game when we're on the Colts and the Jags?
Well, because we're talking about Jonathan Taylor being just such a versatile weapon, but how they don't use him hardly ever in the passing game. But we're trying to basically say for the Colts fans and for the Colts organization, it's like, hey, yeah, when you can't get the running game going, then use them in the passing game. You got enough weapons out there to be able to use them in the passing game, so might as well do it. What's the worst that could happen? So
not much.
But anyways, that is going to be another good game to look out for. Another game to look out for is Cincinnati versus Buffalo. I think that's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, they're although the record doesn't look that good, they're 4-8 right now. Playoff chances are only at a 3%. But Cisco, if they win that game, what's going to be their playoff chances if they win?
7%.
Oh, big time. But you got to factor in the Steelers are only
Twice.
6-6. The Ravens are only 6-6. So they're not.
Well,
It looks
and they play
worse than what
too.
it actually is. But exactly, yeah, they play against one another to close out the season, I believe. So that's going to be another good game to look out for.
Well,
Burrow
and
needs to
and
win.
T. Higgins comes back.
Does he come back?
T. Higgins is coming back.
Dang.
Dang.
Hey, anytime Burrow goes against a young quarterback like Josh Allen, those are always banger games. So you can
Oh
almost
yeah.
count it's going to
So
be 400 yards each quarterback, no defense. Whose offense
And I
gets the
feel
ball
like
last is going to win.
hey,
and I feel like when it's I feel like when Josh Allen goes up against like these big time quarterbacks, they're always shootouts.
Always shootouts.
Yeah.
Almost always.
I
It's
want
guaranteed.
well, so I was gonna ask y'all too to kind of give like a take, like both ends of the table. In their ability, who would you rather pick, Burrow or Allen?
Burrow.
oof. That's tough, but I hate to say it, but I have to go Burrow. If I don't if I
Okay,
don't have to
I was
take if I don't have to take injuries into consideration, I'm gonna
yes,
go Burrow.
that that's why I said just ability because obviously Burrow gets hurt a lot, but it's
I'll
not his
take a
Burrow.
fault.
healthy I'll take a healthy Joe Burrow.
Because Burrow's done what Josh Allen can't, and is take a team to the Super Bowl without a good defense.
That's a
I mean, look
good.
at them.
And
They
That's a
they
good.
pretty they pretty
well,
much got the same team,
and even when his defense
except
was
Burrow has Jamar
prolific,
Chase.
even when his defense was prolific and failed him in the playoffs, it was like it's still the same thing. Yeah, he still couldn't get over that hump. The over and under is 53.5 on this game. So that could be like a 30-20 match.
Mm.
Like a
Vegas is gonna
30,
call.
like a 35-21, something like that. It'd be
Vegas is gonna
someone's
call
gonna
for
someone's gonna
sure.
What?
pick someone's gonna pick the over on 53.5. It's gonna be 21 to
You know
28.
what?
Someone's gonna go in and score, and they're gonna miss the PAT,
It might
and they're
it
gonna
might
and
be
they're
a
gonna get
snow
the
game
under.
if we're being honest.
They're gonna get the under on there.
It might be a big snow game because there's been a lot of bad weather up there right as of lately. So I don't know if it's going to stick around for Sunday.
Yeah, and
But
they're
I
up in
know I know I
Buffalo.
know Buffalo's been getting a lot of lake effect snow lately, like hell of snow.
Well, you're the weather man, so why don't you let us know? Pull up your app.
Let me see. I can. I'm on
What?
my phone. Let me see if I can do it on the laptop. This might take
There you
too long.
go. Okay. Well,
Not on the
while we
laptop, the
wait,
iPad.
we hydrate. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even have nothing to drink right now, dude. I'm
Dude, I
thirsty
need
as hell.
something to drink too.
I'm
Man,
thirsty as hell. Let
bro,
me
for real, I got cotton mouth.
let me
We're
text a
gonna
wife.
take a little hydration commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. And today's sponsor, Prime Energy. I'm just kidding. That's all jokes. Prime. I'm not trying to say anything about your name. If y'all want to sponsor us, we'd be more than welcome to one day.
Some prime, baby. I know the kids go ape shit for that. But while you look up that, let's go ahead and move on, Cisco. Let's check out this next game, man. You got Chicago versus Green Bay. Divisional matchup. Winner takes the 1 seed in the division. Who you got?
I'm going the Packers because they're playing at home. Playing at
Oh,
home.
wait.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, because it hasn't been Caleb Williams winning these games. I think it's been the running game and obviously the defense. So obviously the run game versus Micah Parkins defense. I said Parkins. Parsons.
Parkins got that Parkinson's disease.
uh, yeah. So that's going to be the run game against that Micah Parsons defense. So I think that's going to be the matchup to watch is the Bears offense and the Green Bay defense. But I'm have the Packers taking this one here because what's funny, right? Because the Bears are first in the NFC right now, right? And the
Mhm.
Packers are six. But right now, the Bears, I mean, I think they're going to make it. But right now, they have a 74% chance, and the Packers have an 88% chance of making the playoffs. And you probably have the stats on percentage on winning the division. But
Yeah.
even with the Bears in at first, they have a lesser chance.
Yeah, it's crazy. The Packers have a 54% chance to win the division versus the Bears, who are the number 1 seed in the division, only have a 36% chance. But so
Yeah.
that makes me want to go look at their schedule. So they got the Packers, the Browns, then the Packers
Yes.
again, then the 49ers, and then the Lions,
And
which
then the Lions. And the
they beat the
Packers,
Lion
the
or no, I'm
Packers
sorry, they
have,
lost to the Lions. Thank you.
and then the Packers have, which I mean, I think
Ooh.
it's kind of a, yeah, they have the Broncos, Bears, Ravens, and Vikings left
So
on their schedule too.
Broncos is gonna be a I feel like that's a coin flip because even in close games, the Broncos somehow have been winning all those close games too.
All
And then
Broncos
who else
games
Yeah.
have
did you
been pretty
say?
close.
Who else did they have?
The Bears again,
Okay.
and then the Ravens,
I'm not
and
worried
then the
about the Ravens
Vikings.
anymore.
And the Lions, you said?
I mean, the Vikings.
Oh, the Vikings. The Vikings, I'm not fucking worried about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're checked out, bro. They should have never got rid of Sam Darnold. Simple as that.
So quick update, real quick. It's
Well,
gonna be it's
McCarthy
gonna
comes
be in the
comes back.
20s. It's gonna be in the 20s for that Bills game, and it's a 40% chance of snow the entire day.
Ooh wee. That's gonna be lovely, bro.
You got to pull up that clip, Steve, of Burrow when it's snowing, and he throws that dart, but it's practice, like practice, and he just turns and he has that flick of the wrist.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dude,
in the white
that's a
uniform,
clean. That's a
In the
clean
all
shot.
white uniform.
That's a clean shot.
I think he was
That's
throwing a
clean.
chase on that one too, right?
Yeah, I think
no
so.
look with the
It
freak
was
of the
like
Yeah,
perfect
wrist.
too,
it was
because he's
clean.
like, and it's like all slow mo.
Yeah.
I was like,
Stadium
Yeah,
lights are in the background.
dude.
There's like a shooting star. You saw a ladybug
Dude.
landing on him as he was turning. There's just doves behind the stadium. It was perfect. Just a
and then
perfect
and
moment.
then he just looks at it and he's all.
No,
Yeah,
but
that
yeah,
Buffalo weather's something
I
different,
got the
bro.
Packers though.
That's
Who do y'all
crazy.
got on this Bears and Packers?
I'm going Bears for two reasons.
Go ahead.
Bears defense, I trust a little more than the Packers. I think their defense is a lot better. They're the number one turnover defense in the league. Um,
Yep.
which brings me to my second reason. I choose Caleb Williams over Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love has has a little bit of it. I wouldn't say a turnover issue, but it can be there. And if anyone's going to expose it again, it will be the Bears defense. I think he's going to have a very hard time trying to throw to his receivers out there. The Bears are going to take advantage. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a pick, maybe two. Caleb's been playing very, very safe this season. So I think as long as he continues to play a safe game, they'll edge out that win.
I have to agree with you. I was going with the Chicago Bears for those same exact reasons. And just to piggyback off of that, Jordan Love is very turnover prone. And so you mix that up with the most turnover prone defense, the ones who cause the most turnovers, who have the most interceptions in the league right now.
What,
That's not a
six
recipe.
total? Seven?
No,
No,
I
more
think
than
it's more
that.
than that. I think it's way
No,
more
they
than
have a
that. I think
player with leads
So
with six, right? They have
yeah,
like
I think they
six,
have a player
five,
that
and
leads.
four.
I think they have three
well,
players in the
so
top 10 for the most interceptions.
so I have
Matter of
Jordan
fact,
Love with only 3 picks for the season.
I get that. But if you look at his historically, if you look at him, he's a
That's why I
turnover.
didn't sit hard too
He's
hard on it.
he's an interception guy. He throws interceptions, and
Yeah,
that's
like
just it is what it
the
is.
previous 2 seasons, he's thrown the previous 2 seasons he's thrown 11.
Mm-hmm.
What about his
But
fumbles?
this
I feel like he does.
Steven
He
will
turns
probably
over
have
the
that
ball
one.
quite a bit. Mm, let me see.
So interceptions here. So you have Kevin Byard. He's number one with 6. Then you have Nashton Wright, who's number 3 with 5, and then you have Tremaine Edmonds, who was ranked 5th with 4 interceptions. So that's 3 defensive players in the top 5 for interceptions on the year. Not to mention that Kevin Byard's got 4 pick sixes. Nashton Wright's got 5 pick sixes. And Tremaine Edmonds is a linebacker. He's not even a DB.
Mm.
and he's top five in picks. So and he has a pick 6 as well. So again, if you match up that sort of defense with Jordan Love, I just think that it's going to be too much for him to handle. I think that he's going to throw some picks in this game. I'm predicting 3 picks in this game.
Oh, all
3.
season long, his whole
3
season in
picks.
one game.
Yep. I mean, that's the perfect storyline, right? That you're going to hear. You're going to hear it like, oh, you can hear the
Yeah,
commentators already. Like, oh, man, Jordan Love's been playing clean. He's only got 3 picks on the season all year, going up against the number 1 turnover defense. And then, boom, fourth quarter, you're going to see it. Oh, Jordan Love threw his 3rd pick. Man, he's only had 3 all season. He threw 3 this game.
the Bears
You're going to.
defense,
Not
they're
Matthew
for
Stafford
real.
2.0.
What's that?
I said not Matthew Stafford 2.0
What do you mean?
against the Panthers
Oh,
because he had 2 picks all season. They do 2 picks against the Panthers, or well, it was 2, right? 2 or 3, yeah, 2.
I
What you
got you.
drinking there, pimp? What you got there? It looks like some Akai freaking pomegranate Starbucks drink or something
It's like cran apple juice with some crushed
on
ice.
the rocks.
I love cran apple
But
juice
and
with
then
crushed
on
ice because I like chewing the ice afterwards.
Mm.
on
Cran
that
apples in
Bears
itself is
game too,
delicious.
just kind of give y'all an update. What's his name? Dunze's out,
Roma Dinze.
so he's not gonna be playing. Yep, he's not gonna be
Yeah,
playing.
but he hasn't been
But
doing much the last like 4 or 5 games with the Bears. Neither has DJ Moore.
I mean, but like well, because it's been a run game, but I also like attribute that too, like just being out on that field, it creates something like the whole AJ Brown thing. He wasn't doing much, but he's out there. It definitely causes him to get double covered and whatnot. So I think it's the same thing, except not that's that caliber. But
Yeah, but here's the thing though: when you have a Ben Johnson type offense, when you got Ben Johnson calling the shots here,
no, for
calling
sure.
the plays, never underestimate that guy with his creativity with what he can do with plays. Because, like you said,
Oh no,
he's
for sure.
excellent. He's excellent in the run game. When you got DeAndre Swift, and then there's that other running back that's been coming on strong. What's his name? Like Monangy or something like that. He's their RB2. Kyle.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know how to pronounce his last name. Monangy or Monangai or
Mine
Monagai,
guy, something like that.
Monagai, or something like that. Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, so you got 2 running backs, then you have Cole Kmet and you have Colston Loveland. So you got 2 tight ends. So there's your jumbo package right there. You still have DJ Moore, you still have Devin Duvernay, and a couple of other receivers to throw to. And dude, just in the tight end room alone, you still have Durham Smythe and Cole Kmet and Colston Loveland. So it's just like I don't see how those guys or how Ben Johnson won't come up with a creative enough offensive scheme to showcase. And we haven't even gotten to Caleb Williams and what he could do in the run game, because you got to think that guy can still rush the ball too.
Yeah, he's fast.
And so what's his name? Michael
Dude,
Parsons is going to be he's going to be pressuring the quarterback, but Caleb Williams is fast, dude. He's got a chance to get away from him.
Dude, for some reason, like, it always makes me like cringe when I see him scramble. Like, I can't watch him scramble.
He's like, "Oh, bitch, get away from me!"
With his painted fingernails.
Dude,
Bro, you know what's crazy?
Just like irks me, especially when he's running and he like sticks up the ball. Like, it irks me. I don't know why.
You said Devin
Just 'cause of the
Duvernay,
way
one of
that
the
he-
guys I
just 'cause
work
of the way
with,
that
went
he
to
runs
school
with
with
it,
him.
but yeah.
That dude's from the same town I work in.
Devin Duvernay?
Yeah. Small world.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I got Chicago taking this game. What's the where are we at
Bro,
here?
the Packers
So
are like a
the Green
70%
Bay,
favorite.
I was about to say they're a 6.5 point favorite. The over and under is 44.5 on the points total.
Dang.
So
Yeah,
That's
so
wild, dude.
you're looking at like could be like if it's a close game, it's going to be like a 21 to 22 point game each. Maybe like a 19-24. If you're looking at a blowout, then you're looking at like a 35 to 10. At which point I could definitely see the Bears
I'm
scoring
going with
35 points.
I'm putting the house on the Bears. That's it, guys. I'm putting the house. Fate of the universe on the line.
I'm going with Google's with Google's win probability. Packers 73% versus Bears 27%.
Oh man. Hey Stevie, is Cisco lagging on your end? Or is it just me? Am I lagging on y'all?
You're not lagging. Nobody's lagging.
No. Huh.
Maybe it's just mine.
But no, I was saying that I'm gonna stick with Google's win probability. They got the Packers at 73%, the Bears at 27%.
Hey, you do that. You do that.
Yeah,
I will.
yeah.
Actually, man,
Put a bet on it.
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Go to Underdog, place a bet, see if you win. Because
Do that. Hey,
I mean,
do you
if you
have
look at Google, it's like
Cisco?
I don't bet.
That's all right, dog. We can. There's a first time for everything, baby. We can get you on right now. I'll send you the code that way you can get me free 25.
Nah.
You feel me?
See, Google says there's a 73% chance the Packers are going to beat the Bears, bro. If you believe
That's what
that, you'd be crazy not to bet on them.
It has to
You
reach the
literally
75.
just repeated what he just said, but
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that'd be crazy not to bet on them if you believe them that much. I'm gonna put $1 on them, and then I'll put $5 on the Packers. I mean, on the Bears. I'll put $1 on the Packers, and I'll place another bet, $5 on the Bears.
anyways, let's move on to the next matchup, guys. We got Houston versus Kansas City. Both teams are a must-win to keep the playoffs alive. Houston, boy, got that.
I feel like that one should be our last one.
Defense, dog. Got that number one defense, and they're.
I feel like this game should be our last one.
Mahomes out of the freaking playoffs, dude. Imagine a world where Mahomes is in the league and not in the playoffs, and we could potentially have that, folks. But we need the Texans.
I'm so scared.
Clutch.
We do. I actually benched Mahomes this week and I started Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert has a better chance against the Eagles than Mahomes does against the Texans. And I hope I don't regret that decision.
Well, let's go through our picks. I mean, I think obviously we know
you got time to change that.
Picks who's going to take the game.
I don't
I
know,
don't know,
man.
man.
I don't know if y'all want to go
I
through it.
don't know. That's tough.
What you talking about, Cisco?
No, like I'm pretty sure I know who y'all are gonna pick to take the game, but I guess for the chat to see, do you want to go who y'all think's gonna take the game?
I don't think there's anybody in the chat, bro. There's
Well,
only
just in case
one person
they
on.
watch it.
There's only one person on, and I'm pretty sure it's Lupe.
I'm not on.
Oh, it's probably
Oh,
Jackie
we got a
then. Huh?
viewer. See, so for chat, is it? No,
No,
Now I'm on.
nope.
then I don't know who the hell it is. All right, chat. Whoever you are, please reveal yourself. Please reveal yourself and tell us who
Mystery
you are.
chatter.
You mystery chatter. Please comment. Let us know who you're gonna pick: Houston or Kansas City for the dub.
Who you picking, Cisco? Who you picking? Because
All right, so let's just stop
I
right
got
here.
the Chiefs.
Okay, so the Chiefs are favored in this. They're favored by 3.5. The over and under is 41.5. So that's like a 21-17
I'm for sure
game.
doing the under.
That's like a 21-17 game right there.
I'm doing under on that.
You think it's going to be
You know,
less than 41.5, huh? Do you think it's just going to be a straight defensive matchup then, huh? I like that. Dude, those are some of the best games. God dang. Where did we get all these people from? Now there's 5 on here. You got Jackie that says Kansas. Cisco, you call the squad or what, dog?
No,
he put out a
she
mass
just
group
joined.
chat.
That's funny.
Yeah, he put it on the family chat like, hey, I need y'all to jump on YouTube real quick because we live, baby. We live.
He's like, everyone jump on our channel and vote Chiefs.
Vote Chiefs.
Yeah,
No, okay, so
Chiefs.
so chat's obviously in
That's
here
it.
now. So chat, we want to know who you got. Houston versus Kansas City. Kansas City's favorite 3.5. The over and under is 41.5. Who you picking to win that game? Both teams need a win to keep
But
their playoff hopes alive.
yep.
The
So
Chiefs are sitting at a
the Texans right
34%
now.
chance to make the playoffs. Go ahead, Cisco.
Yeah, so the Chiefs are at 34. The Texans are at 59. But if we got win or loss here, the Chiefs, if they win, they go to 50. But if they lose, they drop to 11.
Oh,
And then
the
the Texans,
Chiefs?
if they win, they jump up all the way to 82. Yeah, the Chiefs, if they lose, they drop to 11%.
Damn. Loop.
Yeah, and then but the good one too though, the Texans, if they win, they jump up to 82%. And if they lose, they only fall to 45.
I'm stuck between this
Damn.
game, man.
So it's
I
for
don't know which
sure.
way to go.
So this is like a must win for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But
Holy
also too, they're
crap.
playing in Arrowhead.
Yeah. Prime time. Arrowhead.
And that's
Freezing
tough.
cold in
Prime
Arrowhead.
time Arrowhead at that.
Yeah, and it's
dude.
gonna be like fucking
Yep.
probably like 20 or 10 degrees, I bet.
Damn.
Yeah. That's why I'm like,
No,
I don't know which way to go.
but
I don't know
let's
which
be
way to go.
real
It's
though.
probably gonna be like
We know the Chiefs are missing the
10-16
playoffs.
game or something stupid.
But I think we could all come to consensus that the Chiefs aren't missing the playoffs. Even though we
They are.
want them to, they're not gonna miss the playoffs. They're not gonna miss the playoffs.
They're gonna miss the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You want to put money on it or what? Just
Trying
keep
to
trying to
see.
they're
bet the
definitely not
entire
missing the
time.
playoffs. Mm-mm. There's no way.
What? What
But I
happens,
mean, I
Stevie?
do have though. Um,
Bro, you already know, dog. I'm taking the Texans, bro. I'm taking the Texans, dog. Know what I'm saying? That's because I'm just
Oh man.
I'm hoping for the downfall. I'm hoping for the downfall. That's what you know what I mean. Like I'm done with this. I'm so because I'm just so sick of the Chiefs. I'm so sick of it. Last year, oh my god, I was going insane with all these flags, bro. And you know who the person is that freaking was calling the flags? What was it last night, right? Against the Cowboys and the Detroit Lions? It's that referee group that coached a whole bunch of Kansas City Chiefs games last year. And I swear to God, every call was going for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Hmm.
And it's that referee crew right there that
yeah,
just would drive me nuts because he would get all of freaking Mahomes' games, especially the ones that were like on primetime television, which was damn near like every single week. And like you see the way he's got his whistle like wrapped around and he's like, huh, huh, huh,
yeah.
huh. Like, bro, that would just drive me nuts, dude. I mean,
But
don't get me
Steve, though,
wrong.
Oh,
even though we want the Chiefs,
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, e- even though we want the Chiefs to lose, you know that they're not gonna miss the playoffs.
I don't know.
No, you know.
what's the remaining schedule?
Let's check it.
Chargers, Titans, Broncos, Raiders. They're not missing the playoffs.
Yeah, they're not missing.
They're making it.
Well, the Broncos already beat them once. Then they lost to the Cowboys.
They're not gonna beat them again.
The Cowboys don't even have they their defense wasn't like all that in a bag of chips still, and they still lost. You're going up against the best defense in the league. The Chargers already beat them again the first go around. The
They're
Titans,
not
they're
beating
going to
them
win. I think that the
again.
Broncos, they could still lose. And then, of course, the Raiders, we know that they're going to beat the Raiders, bro. I mean, that's a given,
We'll
but
see.
there's
And
very
so the
little room
Chargers
for
game, they lost
error.
by 6 points.
Right.
The Chargers game, they lost by 6 points, and the Broncos game, they lost by 3 points. So it's not like it was like a for sure thing. I don't think that those teams will beat them again.
And didn't the Broncos come back in the fourth quarter to win that game at the last second?
I think so.
I mean, it was kind of sort of at the last second. I don't know if you want to. There was still time left on the
What?
clock, or was it a game winning field goal? Or
I thought it was a game-winning field goal.
I don't know.
you know what? It was a game winning field goal. That's my bad.
'Cause I remember the Broncos down and they came
But
back because the Chiefs were
but
winning.
they had like a minute left on the clock. They had to drain an entire minute off to get it down to like the final seconds of the game in order to kick that field goal. But
Oh,
Bo Nix was
that's right.
lighting
Yeah,
them
'cause they
up
didn't have no
on that.
timeouts. Yeah.
Bo Nix was lighting them up on that drive. So when it mattered most, Bo Nix stepped up.
It's not happening anymore.
When it mattered most, Justin Herbert stepped up. When it mattered most, number 16 stepped up. Trevor Lawrence. Sunshine. Matter of
Sunshine.
fact, that dude fell down first and then stood up and then stepped up.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no. He fell down and then fell down again and then stood up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, dog.
He fell down twice, bro.
But yeah, so I think honestly, man, like all jokes aside, dude, I'm hands down, I'm going Texans. I think that the Texans have the ability to do this because I just think that the Texans defense right now, with the way the Chiefs have been playing offensively, I don't know that they're because that offensive line is struggling against or the offensive line of Kansas City is struggling right now. and they have quite a few
Yeah.
guys that are out right now. I think they have 3 starters that are out, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
Yeah, they have 3 or 4 O line out.
So he's playing with a bunch of backup offensive linemen, and between Will Anderson and everybody, I'm
Daniil
sorry, dude.
Hunter.
Like, yeah, just it's gonna be a lot for Mahomes. Now, here's the trick though. Here's the thing that the Texans are gonna have to do in order to make sure that they have a successful day is they can't sit there and just try to bum rush the shit out of Mahomes because Mahomes can scramble really,
Yeah.
really well. So what they have to do
Yeah,
is
make some
they're
crazy freaking plays.
gonna have to stagger their interior line, have one guy high, one guy low. They're gonna and both edge rushers are gonna have to come and take over the top side. So that way it forces it into the pocket, and that way your staggered interior lineman can be able to crash wherever he goes. And then by then, that'll give enough
Yeah.
time for the edge rushers to come back around. And this way, Mahomes has nowhere to go. But see, if they just spread open, if they spread open and both try to come up the sides and leave the middle wide open, Mahomes is going to rush all over them all day long, and it'll be their kryptonite. Guarantee it.
We got Al Shazier as a QB spy. He'll light that dude up. Oh, I can make that bet. I bet you he's gonna get 2 techs and probably get kicked out of this game.
Two
That guy is
texts.
like
two two
guaranteed a
techs,
personal foul.
like it's NBA.
Yeah, a personal foul. My
Yeah.
fault. He's guaranteed a personal foul each game, and I love it, bro. I'm debating whether I want to get his jersey or Will Anderson's jersey, and the only reason why I'm leaning Will Anderson is just because he's gonna be a Texan longer. But I like how violent Al-Shaair is.
Oh
I
yeah,
already got a Brian
Alshire's
Cushing jersey,
very very violent.
and that's the new age Brian Cushing for the Texans.
I dig it. I dig it.
I got to get in that H Town though. That H Town color. It's the only color I need. I got red. I got white. I need the blue one. So, baby, if you watch this and you want to know what I want for Christmas, number zero, number 0 H Town jersey.
Hey, if she want, tell her to hit up Yvette. I'm sure we could probably hook her up with one.
Really?
Hmm. I'm not bullshitting either. I'll have Yvette look at it.
Yeah. Oh, we'll talk off here.
Yeah, yeah, we'll do that off the air, dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we could ship it to you and everything. So
Oh, sick.
yeah, just let me know, and then I'll see how much we can get it for. But that's it, man. Those are the matchups,
Oh,
man. You got Indiana versus Jacksonville. You got Cincinnati versus Buffalo, Chicago versus Green Bay, Houston versus Kansas City, Chargers versus Philly. Boy, it's an exciting weekend for the NFL.
Man. Oh, and I thought we're gonna do this one, but it's all right. Steelers and Ravens too.
Yeah, but I mean, we could have done the Steelers and
yeah,
Ravens,
but you
but
said the last one was the last one, so we can't get into it.
no, so like for me, dude, like the Steelers and Ravens, bro, like I feel like those two teams, like they don't even matter anymore. Like, I'm sorry, Lamar Jackson
that's,
pissed
the,
me off last week, dude.
that's the
He made
toilet
me
bowl.
he made me so mad.
Oh, your fantasy. Yep.
Yeah, he left me
That's why
hanging on
you're
fantasy so bad.
mad.
There it
And I don't
is.
Actually, the
Every
victim.
time.
yeah.
What did you
There
say? Every time.
it is.
It's because it has to do with fantasy.
No, I always say it has to do with a bet. Somebody made a bet.
Oh, whatever. It is a bet because it's $100 on the line. That
Nah,
I bet you I can make a better fantasy
Yeah.
than everybody.
but if I need Lamar Jackson to be playing lights out for the rest of the season, then I need him to win this game. I think if they lose, that kind of really Cisco, what's their chances of making the playoffs if they lose this game?
32.
Yeah, see, so that's going to hurt them a little bit. So I definitely need him to beat the Steelers, which I think that they're going to beat the Steelers. I think the Steelers are just washed up at this point, dude. I think they're overrated this season.
Yeah.
They should have never gotten rid of Pickens in the first place because now DK Metcalf is getting doubled up every single freaking weekend. And I'm sorry, but I know a lot of people when he came out of college, a lot of people were comparing him to Megatron because of his size. They're the same build, but he doesn't. He's not that guy. He ain't Megatron, dog. You know what I mean?
There's one Megatron. I think the closest thing to Megatron is probably a Julio Jones.
Yeah.
And even that's a reach. But just the size, the athleticism, the ability to jump up, grab the ball, make plays, closest, I would say.
Yeah. Mic drop.
I was gonna say Larry, but Julio's good too.
Who?
Larry Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald.
Mr. Reliable.
I don't view Larry like that kind of guy. That you could just toss that 50
I think he was
ball
more
up to, and he's in a good.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you guys, I'm sure you guys have all seen that picture before, that footage, where literally like it's a goal line stand. You got Megatron lined up, and you got two motherfuckers right there, like 6 inches from him. Like, bro, they knew who the ball was going to. And they're like,
and
no.
it still went there.
And it still went there. And he still
caught it.
Like, that's why they call him Megatron, dog. He was that guy.
Matthew Stafford was quite literally, Blue 80's getting the ball. Blue 80's getting the ball.
Dude.
Bro. Oh, Megatron. What a time to be alive, bros. What a time to be alive.
To be able to watch
win
him
his greatness.
play. To be able to watch him
win
play.
his greatness.
Dude. Amazing, man. Amazing.
Heck yeah. They had Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, Emmitt Smith, and all them. Jerry Rice.
Dude,
we had Megatron.
So let's talk about some receivers, man. Who were some of the greatest receivers to watch growing up, man?
Growing up, my favorite personally, I'm going Marvin Harrison.
Man.
I grew up a Colts fan. First team I ever played on was the Pee Wee Colts when I was 6. Played on them for 4 years. So as soon as I was on the football team, I immediately started watching Colts game. Instantly became a Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison fan. So I grew up watching them. They were my favorite combo ever. Is Marvin Harrison's probably personally my favorite receiver.
Dude, him and Manning just had such a crazy connection together, dude. I felt like Marvin Harrison was open every single play. Like every single play.
It's crazy because like it really reminds you of like Brady and Moss, and they're right next to each other on the record. So it's like,
yeah.
Oh man.
What about you, Cisco?
I think they're number 2, right? Or they're number 1 still.
No, I think they're number 2. You talking about quarterback wide receiver duo matchup, like most touchdowns?
Yeah.
I want to say they're number 2, but if you include tight ends, I don't even think. I think
Gronk has that title.
I think
right?
Gronk
or Kelsey
and Brady. I think Kelsey Mahomes. I think Romo and Witten, because I know Romo and Witten had a record together too for a quarterback tight end duo.
It's still Marvin Harrison.
Is it?
106. Yeah, 106. Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison.
Who's the next one?
Tom Brady to Rob with 90.
Ooh-wee. Or you know what? I think the Witten and Romo one is completions.
Bro, get this. Speaking of another all-time great. Philip Rivers and Antonio Gates is number 3 at 89. Antonio Gates,
Damn.
one of the first NBA players to transition to football. Not he's not the first, but one of them. You know, yeah, Tony Gonzalez came before him, but in our
Yeah.
era,
Yeah.
man, he gets for. I feel like Gates gets forgot about it a lot. He was really good.
He
Dang.
does. He does get forgotten about a lot, man. But what about you, Cisco? What
Oh
was
man,
one of your favorite receivers, dude? He's all AJ Brown.
Well, so I didn't really start.
well, he started late, so he was like Deshaun Jackson probably.
One that I've seen that always like caught my eye was Roddy White.
I didn't catch nothing.
We didn't catch nothing, bro.
Uh,
That's what's been going on for me this whole time. Is what I'm saying.
can you hear me now?
Well, yours is starting to do it now too, Luke.
Oh dang, it's an hour 30-minute mark.
But yeah, who you got, Cisco?
Well, I don't know if y'all can still hear me now. Well, to like the 2010s era, but no, like the one that always caught my eye was still nothing.
Well, bro, you take so long to say the name. We hear the first.
It
We hear the
stopped on the
first like
name.
it stops on the name.
Oh,
Just say the name. Just say the name.
Roddy White. Roddy White.
Roddy White.
Okay,
Is he on the Eagles?
for the Patriots,
The Falcons.
Falcons. Oh yeah. The dude with the long hair. He was really good. He had the long dreads,
Yeah.
With the dreads? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was really. He always caught my eye
like 89 or something like that.
for some reason, like the way like 84, I think, or something like that. But like it says I'm reconnecting. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
He said it all, ladies and gentlemen. Forrest Gump.
Damn. Forrest Gump. Johnny!
And that's all I gotta say about that.
Oh damn, bro. That's hilarious.
We should probably just end it right there while before he gets kicked out.
Oh, well, I gotta tell you mine, bro. Mine was Ocho, dog.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, go for it.
Dude, I love watching Ocho, bro.
It doesn't matter who you get from. I'm just kidding.
Well, I already done said it, dog. So you know what I mean. You can't do nothing about that. But yeah,
I was
I
trying
used
to
to
hit you with the
love.
rock.
I used to love watching Chad Ochocinco, bro. Just his footwork is unreal.
Oh,
His footwork is second to none, dude. Like just his ability to escape from defenders. You know what I mean?
yeah. And his trash talking. I love his trash talking.
Oh, dude, I watched some
It's
clips
so
of
much.
him, and
It's so much
he's like,
different
hey,
from everybody else.
he's like, stand right here. I want you right here. I want you right here. You stay right here. No. Get closer. Get closer. I'm fixing to burn right past you, dog. Burning right past you.
I like.
So.
I like when he goes. I try to block Ray Lewis. But he said, "I'll get him next time."
That boy wild, dude. But no, man, just watching him, bro, the way that he again, the routes he would run, one of the best route runners, best footwork, just his first step on his breaks was just insane to watch. He would break loose so easily on defenders, man.
Wow.
Crazy.
No, man.
Like, could you imagine if this guy had like like a Brady to throw to him or a Peyton Manning or something like that? Like, just imagine where he would be at.
You know, he was supposed to go to he was supposed to go to the Patriots at one point.
Was he?
Mm-hmm. I forgot how that all went down, but I believe he talks about it. Who did they take? What did they take? Julian Edelman instead, I think, right? They ended up going with Edelman. They didn't trade for him.
I'm not sure. I don't know the backstory behind it, but just imagine though if he would have been on a different team, like on a winning team. Cisco, you good or what, dude?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. I just don't wanted to get all messed up.
Yeah, you reconnected, bro, so it's all good.
It's starting to lag for me, so I don't know.
I'm starting to lag.
For me,
Oh shoot, my bad, pimp. Sorry, dog.
so I'm trying to keep
Damn.
it on the DL, you know?
Mm, I like it on the DL. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a little delayed now for us too.
Gotcha. Well, anyways, man. Well, we'll close it up from here. So, because it seems like the connection's getting pretty terrible. I hate that it does this shit all the time, though. Honestly, but anyways, we'll pack it up for tonight. I know we didn't get a chance to get into the whole Shador talk, but maybe we'll get to that on Monday
Monday.
or something like that. Yeah, let's see how everything goes.
Well, he
Um,
spent 50 minutes in the Cowboys game
and then we went back to the Cowboys game after
Yeah.
that.
for another 20-minute monologue.
Yeah. So, but
Oh
anyways,
man.
man, thanks to everyone who tunes in and listens to us. And I know we sound like a bunch of freaking idiots around here, but it's all good. We appreciate the support and all the love that you guys give us, especially on TikTok recently. We had we got one video that's that's still getting some comments and likes, man. Holy smokes, that
I
video
haven't
is good.
seen it recently.
Yeah, Yvette said apparently they're like tagging Shador in the video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like in the comment section, they're tagging Shador like multiple times. They've tagged him. I was like, holy shit! I didn't even know he was on TikTok, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Then
see.
someone to put me on to put him on the show.
Yeah, so that'd be pretty cool, man. But yeah, that'd be something wild to be able to do. But again, thanks to everyone who keeps watching, and thanks for all the love, the support, the comments, the reposts, the follows, the just everything in general. We appreciate you guys so much. We couldn't do it without you guys. So with that being said, we'll see y'all Monday at 9:30. You boys, y'all have a great night, man. Been fun.
Laters.